JP Morgan Tournament of Champions 2025 men's quarterfinal match. Mohamed Elshorbagy of England to serve, Ali Farag of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 games. Laval.
Mohamed Elshorbagy, number 8 seed, gets this first men's quarterfinal underway against the current world number 1 seed, Ali Farag of Egypt.
I must say, PJ, I'm really looking forward to this one. I know it's only a quarterfinal, but it has the feeling that it could be a final, any major tournament in the world.
Especially one that features these two, Chris. And it goes without saying, really, that it's not going to take Elshorbagy long to try. He watches literally every single minute of SQUASHTV, and he would have been watching Farag in his performance. He'll try to bring that knee into question, just ask and see what sort of response he gets with any extensive movements into the front of the court. In his performance in Cleveland, Chris, you were fortunate enough to see Elshorbagy there. The way that he played against Yusuf Ibrahim in that quarter-final there really was vintage Elshorbagy, wasn't it?
Down.
Yeah, Ibrahim didn't play badly, but he got completely outclassed.
No, it was absolutely fabulous from Elshorbagy, and Yusuf Ibrahim has been a bit of a bogeyman for Shorbagy at times, just with the way Ibrahim can be so unpredictable with his attacks and also very athletic in his retrievals. But Shorbagy really buttoned down the hatches. He was very tough mentally. He looked really good. Didn't quite back it up in the semi-finals against Tarek Momen. It's a bit of an up-and-down performance. There were splashes of brilliance mixed in with areas that weren't so good, but I think all in all, it's a solid outing to start the 2025 calendar year for Elshorbagy.
Absolutely. That's a gut ripper. That's a beautiful long dragging post. It was hit slowly, but you could just see Elshorbagy trying to extend the stride. Two very different styles of movement between these two.
Yeah, it really is fire and ice, PJ. Just Farag so smooth around the court, so calculated, while Elshorbagy is just so powerful across that midsection of the court, really hunting the ball.
No let.
Just stood his ground there, Elshorbagy. Wasn't necessarily blocking, but staying strong.
Down. 4-2.
Oh, that is a beautiful finish. Trademark from Elshorbagy. Normally a shot he plays in the front right-hand corner of the court, but he's gone inside out. Still taking it into the front right, but an awkward adjustment and movement, and a very strong start from Mohamed Elshorbagy here.
Yeah, no, it's been a great start from the elder Englishman. He's been really sharp. There needs to be a response here from Ali Farag. He needs to find a way to elongate the rallies, get Shorbagy off that central tee position, because Shorbagy is looking very menacing. Yeah, that's better though from Farag. More aggressive on the volley, PJ.
Yeah, and the screams of Yalla as well. That's normally an indication that he's about to start his return into the game. He can start off a little bit timid. But there is a pattern that when the screams come out from Farag, there is a bit of an uptake in his performance.
say, PJ. In his previous match in the last 16, Ali Farag took a while to get going against Abdul Al-Tamimi of Qatar. Movement into the front corners was very average in the beginning, but he did find his range as the match went on. It's a better rally here from Farag, though, much more patient.
Taking the pace off the ball a little bit more as well, lifting it. Trying to stop Mohamed Elshorbagy in that mid-court area where he is such a threat. Very high quality start to this first men's semi-final. As you'd expect, really, from two of the game's greats. Again, there's the movement. That wasn't Farag of old.
Ain't out, 7-3.
A little bit sluggish. Intelligent play from Elshorbagy.
Down. Ain't out, 4-7.
Well, he won't be happy with that error, Elshorbagy. Had that one in his sights. Had it all lined up.
Clever play from Elshorbagy. When Farag got himself in front of the Englishman, he's lifting himself out of trouble quite nicely. We tend to see players have a tendency to try and hit their way out. Putting it too hard, putting too much pressure on the accuracy of the shot, whereas a bit more height, Chris, gives him a little bit more time to settle, doesn't it?
No, absolutely, and it also gets the ball traveling deeper into the back corners. Forces their opponent to go all the way into the back.
Beautiful, beautiful touch. Again, this is what we saw of Elshorbagy against Elshorbagy 2 nights ago.
8-4.
Beautiful length, loose shot from Farag, and then just takes that in nice and short with the fine volley drop.
It's a big error there from Elshorbagy. He was really going for it.
5-8.
Really unhappy with himself there. Wasn't particularly necessary, PJ. Really forced this one.
Stroke to Elshorbagy.
So a bit of a gift
Ain't
there
out,
for Elshorbagy.
9-5.
Closing in on this first game. Tactically, it's been pretty much on the point for Elshorbagy. This certainly won't fluster or cause any real concern for Farag, Chris, will he? He's no stranger to this kind of situation. But will he be possibly a little bit disappointed that the length of the rallies and the game hasn't been physically that tough for Elshorbagy, has it? Only 9 minutes on the clock, so it's not got physical yet.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think Farag will be really disappointed with the start to the game because Elshorbagy was able to attack him very early in the rallies, but as the game's gone on, Farag's found solutions to extend the rallies, so he'll feel better about the second half of the game.
6-9.
Tremendous respect between these two players. That was a little bit more like it from Farag. You could see extending. I mean, he does not miss a trick, Farag. He's got eyes like a hawk.
6-9.
We have a few spectators still making their way to their seats. This is good touch from Elshorbagy again, commanding the middle of the court. Joke movement from Farag. This is better. Just what the doctor ordered from Farag. Clever play.
That's well anticipated there by Elshorbagy.
This is tough. Again, just Elshorbagy hunting.
Down.
Oh, he's clipped the tin. What a rally.
7-9.
Best rally of the match so far. Over 1 minute and 20 seconds in duration, but that was hard physically.
7-9.
Ali Farag wants to get into that service box straight away, accentuate the oxygen depth for Elshorbagy. The 34-year-old is certainly feeling the effects of that, and that's the error, that's the just reward, and there's the reaction. As soon as he wins that rally, Chris, he's out to the back corner, looking at Nick Matthew. Well, we said at the top of the show, Chris, that, I mean, look at the head-to-heads, it's 16-14, but Farag made it very clear in Paris that mentally, physically and tactically, Elshorbagy is the one player that he really hates losing, or hates playing the most.
No, absolutely, and you can see it's tough for him mentally and tactically with just how much Elshorbagy surges off the tee.
Stroke to Farag. And out, 8-10. Game ball.
One game ball save, Chris, but as I mentioned a little bit earlier, that, I mean, Elshorbagy had quite a commanding lead and it hadn't been too physical. The last 3 rallies consecutively have been just that. So now we're in the territory of, even if Elshorbagy loses the first, really feel quite happy with the work that he's put into the opponent.
I mean, even if Farag loses his first.
Farag, sorry, yeah.
No, absolutely. I think Farag will feel a lot better about the effort level he's getting into the legs of Elshorbagy. As Elshorbagy's gotten a little bit older, he doesn't always back up these really hard games as well as he did when he was right in the heart of his career.
Oh, this is tough again. Oh, beautiful.
11-8.
Beautiful rally.
Elshorbagy.
Look at the crowd, absolutely loving this. And rightly so. This is one for the purists. Trip down memory lane for Elshorbagy. Marches off to the corner. 15 minutes of absolute brilliant squash between these two. Elshorbagy leading Farag by 1 game to love.